I know you laugh at me when I'm not looking, preying on my weakness. Like I don't know what it is. I understand I'm different. I realize this upsets you. Like, what is she doing? Why does she act weird? Why won't she get in line? Follow the leader. Listen, I demand you. I command you. Be like us. Stop being weird. Why are you lighting fire? Oh, you think you're spiritual? Oh, you think you're better than me? Laugh. Be crazy. Demand respect. Who are you? Do you know? I see you moving around. I see you following suit. What everyone else wants you to do. It's so stupid. We go to our little boxes every day. Someone says what you can and can't say. It's like, fuck this shit. I'm done. I'm over it. All right. Hi. I'm gonna channel. I'm gonna do some tarot after that crazy shit. Okay. So I'm feeling this call to it's the polished misfit. That's what I was thinking of earlier. The polished misfit. I see a bunch of people that are different and have been really suppressed and pushed down in society. And then I see this ripple through time. I see reincarnations of souls that were tortured and they didn't get to tell their story. They didn't get to come out and show their freak, show their weird or something like that. There's a particular archetype of human that's been shunned and pushed to the side to be unvalued. And then society, mob mentality comes and attacks people that are weird or different or can't do the mathematical stuff, that can't sit still at a desk for 8 hours a day. The people that are supposed to be flowing and be free and vibrant are being made fun of and tortured and bullied into submission, into being docile and numb and suppressed. And it's time to wake the F up, okay? Okay? See this? Look at that. Bah! You see the light coming out of her? That's her solar plexus. It's like, move, get moving, go. So I'm seeing Pocahontas. I'm seeing just around the river bend, and she's like trying to follow her heart, but her tribe is like, no, I need you to marry this man, this warrior man. I can't remember his name, but there's this man that her father wants to marry her off to in the tribe so she can be whatever father wants her to be. And she's like, no, Dad, I have to go follow my heart. I have to follow the river to something. We're being called. Wake up. Hello. I'll be the annoying mom that comes in your room and rings the bell and says, wake up. Not to go to school though. Not indoctrination camp. Wake up to go to spirit land. You know, bring back the light in the world. Like, it's so loud. So we have the Chariot. It means we got to get moving. And this is like going on a journey until you find what you went out to get, and don't come back until, I'm so sorry, that's on my eye. Don't come back. There's something in my eye because people can't see. People can't see clearly. You're blinded. You're confused because when you were two 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, however old, you might have been 7 or 10, someone said, you know what, it's time to whip you into shape. It's time to make you know that in order to fit in order to be accepted, you're shining too bright. You're spinning and doing these things we don't like. So I need you to calm down and follow suit and do what we do. Because if not, our ancestors, our DNA, we have trained ourselves. This is like slave mentality. We have trained ourselves to make our children do the things that we've been told to do because this is your survival. And we all want to survive, okay? That's the concept of life, right? Is to make it, is to let your DNA make it. And I'm seeing us understand that we have been tormented and pressurized and experimented on in ways that we forgot. This DNA is so asleep and dormant. The concepts that we need to get to only can be activated if we free our minds. Okay? Freedom. Let freedom ring. What they do is they're tricking us into thinking we can't move. We can't go there. Wherever there is. There's for many different people, different things. Whatever makes you feel like I must be this way, or else the way the tribe, the group, the people will look at me, I'll be outcasted. And that's a good thing, right? Well, calm down. So it is a good thing for you to be outcasted, but society wants you to think it's not. It's not to say all outcasts are good. It's just to say that whatever's calling you at this time, whoever I'm speaking to, whoever resonates, whoever's being called, you're being called to do something crazy. You're being called to do something different because it's going to shake up your DNA. It's going to activate you. It's going to awaken your spirit to know that it's time to go. Like, Yeah. So I'm seeing how just when we felt confident enough to see freedom. This is metaphoric, analogy-like, but also reality. This is why our ancestors, and this is why Jesus talks in parables. This is why mythology speaks to in a storyteller way, because everyone's going to resonate with the truth differently, and the storytelling helps you understand it. So when our backs are against the wall and we're pushed and put in this position that's like uncomfortable enough, but also an illusion enough of safety, we won't fight. We won't push to get out because it doesn't seem like a cell, which is interesting because the word cell in the term of like prison is to put something in a box and lock it in. And then I'm seeing our cells in our body. Yeah, it's like the cells in our body are doing what they're commanded to do. They're being told to be away, and the cells are acting accordingly. But that's not what we're supposed to be doing. This is the colors here, the reds and the oranges. I even felt, look at the colors. These colors match what I'm doing today. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is a loud ass chair. You see the colors? That's important because these colors are happy. Like they're like celebration. They're this is sacral chakra, root chakra, and what's it called? Solar plexus. Because your root chakra is what aligns you to the planet Earth, right? It's what grounds you in reality. And a red car just went by. It's like, yeah, because they can only dominate and control those chakras, because if they can access those, the upper chakras follow suit. So you won't be psychic, you won't be expansive, intuitive, you won't have an authentic throat chakra, because your throat chakra is in reaction to your heart chakra, and your heart chakra is reacting based off of your solar plexus, vice versa, and it keeps going down. So as it all evolves, this is why they block the pineal gland. And this is why it's like all the suppression, it's all to get you into submission. Okay? So let's wake up. Yeah, let's wake up. Let's party. Okay? In the right way though, because I don't drink and that doesn't even sound fun. I mean, like, look at that. Look at that peace. So this card, Nine of Cups, is somebody that's absolutely happy and fulfilled emotionally in themselves. They may not have a partner. They may not have everything they want, but their soul is fulfilled in their independence. And as she's floating in the air, meditating, and water's all around her and all this cool stuff is happening, there's that genie lamp as well. This is like your wishes coming true. This is the near future. This is what we're evolving into. That's why we're going through these relationship turmoil things, is because it's trying to say that it's not about that anymore, guys. Not that if you're in a relationship, go abandon it because I said so. But if you're not happy, speak up, because now look at these colors. This is now throat and heart chakra colors. Because we're just going up, apparently. We're just gonna rise up. And I'll rise up, rise like the day, I'll rise up in spite of the age. Like, rise up. Seven, it's funny too, we got a 7 surrounded by 9s. Interesting. So now I'm seeing, it looks like 6, 7, 9 because this 9 is upside down. But I'm seeing how they don't want us to reach the 10, which is everything we need, everything we want, everything we're capable of having, because this earth is so abundant and it just gives you things. It's just like, here you go. Do you need food? Here's grapes. Oh, your grapes are rotten? Here's wine, or whatever. You know, things just kind of like turn into stuff. We already have everything. I'm so sick of this world trying to sell me what's already here. Like, I don't owe you. You don't own me, okay? You don't own me. Like, you need to step up here. For yourself, though. That's what you're trying to do. These are all singular cards. There's not one other people in these cards. Each card is one person, because it's trying to say, this is a time to stand in your command and command your spirit and your soul to be free. To move in a direction that requires you to defend yourself. And to defend yourself based upon what makes you happy all by yourself. Your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your auntie, your kids. Somebody's not going to like it, or everyone's not going to like it. It's not about them. It's about you. You've been told that it's selfish to think this kind of way. And now I'm seeing a therapist. I'm seeing a therapist that told you something about your thoughts are broken, wrong. And they helped you program yourself into submission. They helped you because that's all we are. Our brain is a program, like a system to be programmed. So they just helped you suppress yourself so you can be depressed. And I don't mean like their intention was to make you feel suppressed or depressed. They're not like malice or evil, but the therapy world, or most mainstream, let's say, is about protecting the narrative, which is we all need to be this way. See, sun, look at those colors. No, shine. The answer is no. I will not submit to authority that tells me I can't shine. Oh, the sun and the moon, guys. Look at that balance. Look at that harmony. So it's like highlighting and shining your light. Interesting. I need to look at that for a second. 1819, the moon to the sun. Actually, it's the sun to the moon. Yeah, because as you're expanding outward and materializing, so you're thinking about something, your thoughts are manifesting your heart's desires, and then you go do that thing, and then someone said that was bad. Someone said that thing was bad. Don't do that thing. But you're like, but that thing makes me happy. And they're like, yeah, but your happiness, it doesn't follow the doctrine or the what we all believe based upon the patriarchy, something about that. And because we want you to uphold the system's narrative because of survival purposes. Again, our teachers have been teaching survival to maintain old patterns that are outdated, and it's subconscious at this point. So it's not even like a conscious thing. And then it dims and hides in the dark, the moon. So then you project the illusion to keep up the narrative. And that's not what you're trying to do. Yeah, that's your subconscious. You see what I'm saying? I totally see what's happening here. This is powerful. This might be one of the most powerful things I've ever seen, because it's very psychological and it's rippling through generations. Yeah, we're gonna need to pull some of these crazy cards before. Do I want to get the rest out? Yeah, because gosh, let's just get these last four out. So yeah, that one. Ooh. So this card is it's Two of Cups, Two of Emotions, which you see them, these lovely, beautiful beings. Okay. You have relationships in your life that are in the rocks. They're in the desert, dry. Like you are parched. You're thirsty. The police just went by. What's that mean? Yeah, because police represent authority and control and to uphold the law and order. So it's like your emotional body is trying to have a certain relationship, either with yourself or others or something like that, but there's a suppression here. And you're trying to, because you love your people, you're trying to be a part of them, but at the same time, your nature is calling you. It's saying, hey, hello, wake up. There's more. There's something about like activating your primal nature here. Ooh, it feels so good. It's like, so I'm seeing like a family dynamic, right? And I'm seeing that, gosh, I'm seeing a family dynamic, and there's a person in this family. Everything's fine though. The family's fine. It's pretty mediocre. It's like regular. It's happiness and joy. But like one family member is feeling some type of way. And you have expressed yourself, because this is in your consciousness, so this is like your awareness. So you have expressed yourself. You've outwardly said, exposed, expressed, acted upon. It's illuminated. Oh, now a yellow Camaro just went by. You know what I'm saying? It's like very aware. Everyone's aware of this thing. And it's been passed down in your family. And I'm seeing a father. It's been passed down through the father for some. Okay. Father energy, just whatever. There's a sunflower there. I never noticed that. So the son and the father. The son wants to, okay. I'm sorry. This is so crazy. It just feels very, very, I gotta hit this. Okay, calm down. But it's not happiness. It's not your happiness. Maybe it's your father's happiness. Maybe your father suppressed himself to uphold himself through society. So he used his masculine strength. Somebody used some sort of father-like masculine strength to uphold his family or something for society. And now that same energy is coming through you, and you're like fighting it, this inner demon. It's like a battle. It's like you guys are scuffling, and you're trying to be strong because you saw your dad be strong, but your strength is showing up differently. It's showing up as like, it wants you to do what your father failed to do. Not that he's a failure or anything. That's not what I'm saying exactly. But I'm saying the demons your dad fought, oh, these snakes are really popping out. The energy, so it's coming up, it's rising inside of you, and it's right here, and it just wants to burst free, but you feel like it's the wrong decision. You're like, no, I can't let this out, but it needs to come out. Something needs to like soar, because your inner child wanted to fly, but society told you that you were wrong, you were bad. I don't know. We'll do more on that. This is a very emotional, you're entering an emotional time, but it's an emotional fulfilling time for you, and it's not gonna, your family might not agree. Your family, look at the family. That's the family legacy right there. And it's in reverse, because your family's not gonna agree, and it's coming up in the position that says, this is like what you fear, or an obstacle that you're facing, pretty much. And I forgot that card again, which we're about to pull. Look at all these family members around the tree. And this little boy is really called. You see him? I probably can't. It's so hard. We're gonna try. You see him looking up? That's the boy. And that's his dad next to him. Something like that. He's like, he's got something else to do. Your calling is different than your family. Okay, so the top one is okay. And then this is, yeah. So there's a lot of internal conflict around your freedom and how you wish to express yourself. Because right now you feel you're not in love with this life that you have. You're happy. I'm not saying you hate it, but there's something in you that says, this isn't me. And you're being called. Okay. Let's pull out, yeah, ooh. Look at that magician, okay? That's because you're the creator. You're trying to manifest. You're trying to pull from heaven down to earth. Okay. All right, friend. Let's go. This is fun. I like this reading a lot. It's not you, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, in your head. There's a big war going on inside. You have to understand, everything outside is inside. There's macro, micro. As above, so below. And your inner turmoil is like, see what I'm saying? Exorcism, okay? Like, feel me on this. What I'm seeing. Chakra. What in the world? That scared the crap out of me. Okay, I need to calm down. Keanu Reeves. Okay, friend? Keanu Reeves. Exorcism. That's all we need from that. That's all we need from that. Okay, calm down. First of all, Keanu Reeves is our Neo. If we have a Neo in real reality, because everything in projection Hollywood place is that. It's a projection. So we didn't get Keanu Reeves, the real Keanu Reeves, for no reason. Because if you look at it, you can see that he represents overcoming the limitations of the Matrix and the agents that come after him and all that kind of stuff and all the movies he's played in. Think about his character. He represents, in movies and in real life, somebody that's separate or holy. Think of it holy. Holy is separate, which is why holidays are called holy days. They're supposed to be separate days. So it's about separating yourself. Interesting. Now that's a little confusing. Prison, 4 states of matter, plasma, and Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin does separate itself. It's a very different currency system thing than what we're used to. And a lot of people look down on it like it's not going to work or whatever. And I feel like that's kind of saying there's a process. There's this transmutation process that you need to go through. Because in exorcism, what is an actual definition? Oh, I didn't write it down. Well, I think I didn't write it down because I thought I knew, and look, here I am. But I think I can get it. It's something of, actually, let's look it up. Because there's something about the way they word it that I need to see to like expand on. Exorcism definition. The expulsion or attempted expulsion of a supposed evil spirit from a person or place. Driving out, casting out, insulting, cleansing, purification, release, deliverance. Exactly. You're being delivered from your family's karma. There's this pattern in your family, whether it's, I mean, I'm really actually seeing a very happy family. I'm seeing a loving, happy family, and you feel really effing bad about trying to separate from, but it's absolutely killing you, like an exorcism. Like you need to, okay? Like you're just trying to you're trying to get it out, which is the right thing to do. It just seems freaking crazy. It seems crazy. You're like, I'm not in prison. I have a happy family. Look at that, the bat. See, the bat is about what's hiding. Oh, and there's the moon. And there's the subconscious. Okay. I got some skeletons in my closet and I don't know if no one knows it. So before they throw me inside my coffin and close it, I'm going to expose it. Because right now, you're trying to expose what's hiding in your closet. I'm cleaning out my closet. One more time. I said, I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry. But tonight, I'm cleaning out my closet. So think about that. I bet you everybody was chilling in Eminem's family for generations until he went nuts. His rage and need for justice and balance, and he refused. And if he did it right or wrong, that's not really what matters, because first of all, we ain't to judge. But it's interesting how that would like represent what's been hiding in the cave, what's been deep in the dark. Now, I would never diss my own mama just to give recognition. Won't you take a second to listen? Who you think this record is dissing? My whole life I was made to believe I was sick when I wasn't till I grew up. Now I grew up, made you sick to your stomach, doesn't it? Wasn't it the reason you made that CD for me, ma? So you can try to justify the way you treated me, ma? See, look, now I'm going to angry, which is interesting. Interesting. Now I'm being shown another family dynamic, because I'm seeing you be thrown to the wolves. This is interesting. So not everybody had the happy family. It's like you were thrown into the wolves and you came out a leader on fire. But also the loyalty of family is here. Which, if you know Eminem's story, he's very loyal to his family. He even supports financially his ex-wife that he talked mad trash on the whole career, you know? He literally deeply loves her. And to not KILL her, which is what he wanted to do because of his circumstances and life is ishy for some people, you know? So instead, he started writing on paper like, I'm going to put you in the back of the trunk and I'm going to take you to the ocean and me and my baby are going to watch you go away. God, like he just had this like, it's weird, but it is what it is. It's not for everyone to understand. And I can't remember what I was saying in the beginning, but I know it was something about, I don't remember, but it resonates right here. Message. And then it came back out. Okay, and that one. Another bird. Two little birds. Sing your songs. Tell the truth. Tell your truth. Sing the song. Not everyone's gonna like it. You know, I think you've known this for a long time. That's why you feel bad. So I'm seeing that you've known this a long time. Same thing with the shark. Like a shark in human world, if we're in the ocean, not a great thing, right? We're like terrified because to us, this is a monster. This is a predator that's going to eat us. I'm in the ocean, I'm swimming, and I'm like imagining a bite of a shark and how the teeth go into the flesh, and it just is like, in my perspective, I'm like terrified, right? And I'm thinking a monster or a demon is after me. And the shark's just like his regular day, eating like oatmeal, you know? Shark's not trying to hurt nobody. Shark's trying to eat. Something about you, there's this deep, dark truth that you have. Oh, and the whale with the unicorn. Yeah, there's the family right there. Oh, this is a very interesting energy. You feel like what you have to do is wrong or dark or hurtful to those that you love. And that's beautiful. That's honorable. And that's freaking poetry right there. And I think that you should give yourself more credit. Why do I keep giggling? I can't help it. Okay. You're a funny person. I think that's what it is. You're goofy as hell because I am just so giggly right now. And I'm trying to suppress it. I'm seeing comedians. Maybe you need to tap into your inner comedy, you know? You're ignoring your nature. Someone told you you're the class clown, you're too goofy, you're doing too much. Yeah. I'm seeing you as this cat laying up on this thing as like nobody tells the cat what to do. But if you give the cat a comfortable enough environment that it has enough of what it needs, it'll play along. You don't own the fucking cat, but it'll play along. That's the thing about a cat. It's not a dog. Dogs do whatever. Dogs, you can beat the dog. Look at her legs. She got some skinny legs. You can see my dog's legs. She's the fastest dog though. She can run like a greyhound. Yeah, you are comfortable enough, but not comfortable enough. And it is what it is. Like, so there's, what was that one? What's it? Okay. Okay. So you have a family dynamic situation where something about the concept of children, either you have children or you don't or whatever, there's something about children and you feel as though you created drama around children. So I'm seeing two different stories. I'm seeing someone ignoring someone else about children, but I'm also seeing you ignoring something you think about children. So I think that's actually two groups of people. I think there's two groups of people here because the bat and the wolf were also like separate. Because there was that family dynamic that was happy and that family dynamic that's not so happy. But we're talking about, because if you related to the skeletons in my closet part, that's where this is coming up. Karmic friends, can't fully trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So your family, your circle, blood or not, whatever, it's more of a karmic contract that may be expiring that you don't know how to handle or you don't know how to push through or face or believe. It's almost like you made a pact or a vow. So you could be married, you could be deeply committed, but it's something about you want to move on. There's more to your story. And this is the time we're in, guys. Things are shaking up. It's not the whole world anymore. As uncomfortable as that may seem, it's not the old world anymore. Okay? So, that was pretty quick though. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah. What was that? That Eminem song won't leave my head. If you don't know the song, I don't know where you've been. Yeah, the hunter in you is activated. That's why the shark, so I'm seeing the shark and I'm seeing like this hunter card as the part of you that to others it seems wrong, but there's that therapist again. It's like you want to go tell your therapist, why you tell me to do this? I didn't want to do this. You lied to me. But then the therapist would say something like, no, the DSMR says, is that what it's called? The book of therapy investigation research says this is the way we do it. So since everybody's follow the line leader, they just do what they're told. So everybody's just doing what they're told. This is not the time to be doing what other people tell you to do. And you'll feel the happiest if you follow your instincts. I'm not saying you'll always feel happy because the roller coaster of it is intense. But the journey itself will lead you to the happiness that you're seeking at this moment. Because remember, you're not going to come back until you find it. So you may have to, oh gosh. So another connection I'm seeing with the clean out my closet is like a lot of Eminem's music, he's talking about his daughter because in a lot of it, like he couldn't spend time with her, one-on-one time with her. I'm piling boxes in front of the floor, in front of the door, trying to block it. Daddy, please don't leave. Daddy, no, stop it. So it's like there was a lot of there's a lot of illusions to what it is you're trying to get to. But another predator just came out looking real stealth and real set on what it's about to do. It's looking real intently because its kids are in the back. That's what I was trying to say about Haley. He had to go. Daddy had to leave because Daddy had to come back better. So 30 years would go by and baby girl would get her dreams come true for the sacrifice he did make, which seemed weird at the time, especially how it started with him talking about her mother, you know? And I don't think, if you look at the big picture of it all, you may understand better when you don't subject it, but you objectify, you go outside and you see the bigger picture. Just like this jaguar, it's got some babies to go back and feed, and it's looking like I'm looking at a gazelle with a baby, and you know, I might have to eat your baby, or you. One of y'all gotta go, maybe both, because my babies are hungry. And it's not like humans going out to do that, because if you're a human doing that, you're stupid. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about survival of the fittest animals here, okay? Get abstract with me. But I'm seeing it as like the jaguar was designed to eat the gazelle. It's not a mean thing. It's not about that. Ooh. Sorry, chakra. The sacrifice. The sacrifice. Sorry, baby. She flinched. I got 33, 44. So the more you meditate on this, the more you sit with yourself, the more that you still your mind, still your body, move your mind. Allow your mind to wander a bit. Allow your heart to be happy. Do some of the things that make you happy that others are saying aren't right. It's not to say all the time and forever, but there's something at this moment that's going to make someone unhappy that you should probably act upon. Obviously, I'm not advising anyone to hurt anybody. Please never, like, I would never. If you do that, that's all you, which is another Eminem thing. He's constantly talking about crazy stuff, and people are like blaming him. Like, how you gonna blame me for you being crazy? That's all you. I didn't tell you to do nothing. I told you I was about to do something, and in order for me to not go crazy, I wrote it down. And if you get crazy because I wrote it down, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how his vibe went. I'm very out of breath. That was intense. Number 3 again. What do I want to know about 3 right now? There's something about the number 3, because I know the basic. There's something deeper about, do I have my numerology? Oh. The internet works fine because AI is quick. Number 3 numerology. Represents creativity, communication, and joy. Wow. See, I was seeing building, like, because the 3 of Pentacles, for example, or even the 3 of Cups, it represents a party of beings, 1, 2, and 3. Like maybe you a partner and a house builder, you a partner and, or you a business partner and a networking agent. You know, it represents like that. But see, that's why I have to look it up. Auspicious number ruled by Jupiter that holds deep spiritual meaning. Associated with, okay. Yeah. So creativity and joy is going to come from those chakras, the solar plexus and the sacral, which was how we started here. You're being asked to build something creative here that brings you joy. So, and communicating that clearly. And it fell right on the moon with the jaguar here. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. So you see the moon, the jaguar, this is the moon. And it fell like right there, okay? So there's the 3, if you can see, yeah. And the moon came out, it's all the full moon too. I see Saturn as well. I feel like these cards are really distracting today. So much, and there's the moon again. Weird. So I want to investigate a little bit about this moon in my own words. So I'm going to pull out one of my decks, my little fun. What is the moon trying to say? Because the moon is in your subconscious, and that's your programming, is to suppress it and to hide it in the dark. There's a lot of hiding in the dark about feelings. Someone taught you a method, I think, about when this feeling comes up, ask yourself, why am I feeling this? How does this make me feel? If I act on this feeling, so someone's like in a workshop, if I act on this feeling, is it going to bring me joy long term? And then you start thinking about you analyze and do all these processes, and you start criticizing yourself. And I think you've told yourself, you've programmed your brain to think that you're bad. So now you feel bad. And now I'm seeing someone gain weight. I'm seeing like belly fat. And the belly fat is a representation of the suppression of your emotions. So this fell on the bat. August, either your birthday, something happened in August. Obviously that's Leo season. Shining, that's all solar plexus. Solar, sun, exactly. Which is interesting because the sun is in your conscious mind. So it's like you're trying to do what makes you happy. You're trying to do what makes you feel alive. I actually have experienced a lot of Leo energy. I'm an Aquarius, opposite Leo. And I feel like I've learned this about Leos. There's this need to, I don't know that you're a Leo, but there's this need to be surrounded with things that revolve around you. And when you don't have a sense of pride or like fulfillment and joy, you almost have to be selfish to get what you need or want in that moment. And oftentimes other people think you're arrogant or showing off or boastful or selfish, but it's actually what you need because you're such a light for other people. You're illuminated. You're very vibrant, a Leo, because I don't know if you're a Leo, but I'm saying the energy itself. So wherever this fits in your reality or your complex, could be something about your complexity. It requires a bit of selfishness that isn't going to be well understood. Believe actions, not words. That one actually kind of felt like I shouldn't have taken it out, but I did it anyway, so. Scary, bad, unhealed parents. Okay, now I'm seeing, we're going back to the people that do resonate with the M&M. I'm seeing parents suppress your vibrance, and you're now learning how to shine that again. Because the words, okay, so the words maybe that you've been told and programmed through your parents that were unhealthy, unhealed, because again, we're talking about your daddy, your father figure. So even your father figure in your mind, the authority in your mind, the masculine is telling you that it's bad to be this way, but there's something about that that's not right, not true. It's not your truth. Interesting. Winter and mindset, see? So the winter for me represents the time when we go within and things freeze and regenerate and everything can be processed, slowed down, stillness. We do have that standstill card. We have a lot of meditation energy in your consciousness. So it's like you really know you need to meditate or focused on meditation, because through that, you're going to understand how to shift your mindset. Right now, you're operating in a mindset that's not your own. It's someone else's. Pull back your energy. Pull back your energy, because where it currently is, it's, yeah. This fell on karmic friends. Stop. Something about, like we were talking about these contracts you have with people. Stop. Tell me more about stop. Stop what? Go back on the child servant, child stuff. Pay attention to your surroundings. Adios mío. What the fuck? Pay attention to your surrounding. And then we got X trafficking, and you are never alone. Interesting. Okay, stop. Okay, friend. This is weird, but I see somebody that has a calling to help people in desperate need of your services. You've been asked, you've been summoned to help people in these situations. And it's freaking you out. And your current surroundings don't match that truth. It's chess, not checkers. Interesting. This also was on top here. I didn't bring it up. Histrionic personality disorder affects the way a person thinks, perceives, and relates to others. Preoccupation with physical appearance, genes, abuse or instability during childhood, inappropriate sexual, provocative, seeks attention, talks dramatically with strong opinions, easily influenced, rapidly changing emotions, thinks relationships are closer than they are, seductive, animated, self-indulgent, vibrant, and extroverted. Wow. There's something about that. Karmic contracts. Drama starter. Karmic friends. I would be thoughtful of that. Like, I feel like now I'm seeing somebody, okay, you're right. No, I don't, that might be too much. I don't have time for all that. Basically, if that didn't relate, I don't know what to tell you, because I feel like it has something to do with people. There's somebody maybe in your life that has this, or you're experiencing some of these symptoms. I don't think any disorders and that kind of stuff, as long as you're a functioning human and you, like, for real, like, you can, like, be regular. I'm not talking about completely disabled people. That's like a whole nother category. But if you're relatively functioning, high functioning, I think these labels, these disorders and stuff, they really limit us from fully expanding our awareness. And something about a limitation around, you could even be wanting to help these kind of people, or you are one of these people. There's something about this. Look it up. It'll resonate somewhere for you. Histrionic personality disorder. And independence was under that. Ooh, and epigenetics. Okay, so you may be being called to do something that's against your nurture, but it's in your nature. So in your nature, you may be drawn to this, but your nurture says, don't go towards this, or something like that. The study of how environmental and behavior factors can impact how genetics function. Evidence linking to epigenetics to disease, cancer, cognitive, dysfunctional, respiratory, cardiovascular, reproductive, autoimmune, neuro, behavioral illnesses. So something's going on, okay, with these. Look it up. Separate yourself, okay, because a king just popped out, okay? Prince. Think of the in all of music and all of history, there's a reason someone like this stands out. It's not because they were like everyone else and did what everyone else said. It's because he said, no, I'm different. I'm so different that I'm gonna turn my name into a symbol, and I'm gonna mix it between male and female, and I'm gonna wear high heels and makeup. What now? And I like women a lot. And I'm not gay, but I look gay. Like, there's a lot of weirdness to him. So something about being weird There's a weirdness to you that you're not letting out. So something about that, okay? That's what I have. This was so much fun. I really appreciate you for enduring my crazy. So I'll see you next time.